sweaty palms, shaky voice, blank mind. These symptoms of nervousness can seriously sabotage a job interview, no matter how prepared and qualified you are. To quell these natural responses and help you muster more confidence in anxious situations, consider these quick pre-interview confidence strategies so you can perform better right before your next job interview. No energy drinks or cheesy motivational speeches required. Here's how you get there. You've practiced your tell me about yourself answer. You've picked out the perfect outfit. You're well-rested and well-fed, and yet, despite all your preparation and hard work, you still don't feel confident. What you believe affects what you achieve, and going into an interview with a strong, powerful I can do anything mindset is essential to setting yourself up for the greatest chance of success. Luckily, we're here to help you approach your interviews with confidence, positivity, and strong self-belief. First, install an uplifting and motivational phone wallpaper. You will undoubtedly look at your phone a lot prior to your job interview to check and double-check the time, to refresh your mind as to who you should ask for when you arrive, and to get last-minute reminders on any critical information you'll be quizzed on. You can turn the frequency with which you check your smartphone into a personal power-up by installing an uplifting and motivational smartphone wallpaper or background. Every glance at your device becomes an opportunity to remind yourself that you can and will without a doubt succeed. Secondly, pump up with pep talks. A pep talk is a time-tested tradition for rallying the spirits, from sports games to the office and beyond. One study in the Journal of Applied Social Psychology even showed that an emotionally charged speech empowers athletes to be more effective on the playing field. We can use those learnings and apply them to the art of interviewing, too. Unfortunately, our loved ones, friends, parents, or interview coaches can't be with us every single moment of the day to offer encouragement. Yet, with the advent of YouTube and online videos, a motivational message is never more than a few clicks away. Third, make use of motivational mantras. If watching someone else give you a pep talk isn't your style, you can always talk to yourself. The practice might sound crazy, and it might even feel crazy at first, but positive self-talk has been shown to not only help decrease nervousness and increase confidence, but also leads to a plethora of health benefits, including better heart health and increased immune function. A key to successful use of positive self-talk motivators is to distance yourself from the compliments and kindness. According to the findings in the University of Michigan study, talking to yourself in the first person using the word I'm strong, I am powerful causes more stress, while reciting your mantras in the third person will help you gain the most benefit. Example: Kathleen is strong. Kathleen is powerful. Kathleen is going to crush this interview. By creating distance between yourself and the affirmation, it allows you to see yourself as you really are, free of the influence of negative self-perception. This strategy works for some of the most successful people in the world. In fact, the University of Michigan psychologists who conducted the study were inspired to do so when they noticed NBA superstar LeBron James using the same self-talk technique. If you find your imagination lacking with where to start on positive self-talk, these references provide fantastic jumping-off points. Repeat these mantras in the days, hours, and even minutes leading up to your job interview, and just remember to swap the I for your own name. Fourth, I have to be me. Make sure your personality shines through. Before the interview, don't think about presenting yourself as someone you aren't. One of the best feelings is finding someone that accepts you for exactly who you are. You can't achieve that if you come off as someone you're not just because you want the job. It won't be worth it in the end. I'm a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. Those are famous motivational words by Thomas Jefferson. A lot of people have role models and people they look up to for motivation and inspiration. Have some quotes to live by, and they'll help you get ready to take on anything. Fifth, remember to breathe. Be calm and collected. Be at ease with yourself and you'll ease through the interview. All of that research and preparation you did can get jumbled up in your head if you're nervous. You may forget it all in a fit of nervousness and feel defeated. As long as you pause to breathe and calm yourself, all of that preparation will show. And don't forget to review your nonverbal cues. While your nonverbal cues can affect the way others perceive you, it can also impact your own mood and the feelings you have about yourself. Make sure to consider your gestures, expressions, and other nonverbal cues not only during the interview but also ahead of time. Sixth, consider your previous accomplishments. Think of your previous accomplishments before you head to your interview. Revisiting your past success can create a sense of confidence and help you think of things to mention when your interviewer asks. It's also worth reminding yourself that each of your previous accomplishments has helped prepare you for success at this particular interview. In addition, consider what about the job makes you want the interview. Asking yourself why you ultimately want to be interviewed for the position can also help you prepare an answer to provide to the interviewer when they most likely ask you. If you've had prior interviews, remind yourself that you've been in this position before. Even though you're interviewing for a different position and you may have different questions to answer, remind yourself that you've survived your prior interviews. Doing this can help you relax and give you the motivation you need to persevere through this one, too. As you go into this interview, understand that fate is in your hands. Believe in yourself and your potential and success shall be yours. No matter what happens, use it as an experience to grow from. Seventh, practice. As you're getting ready for the interview, do a practice run of your introduction in front of the mirror. Reach out your hand and say your name. Smile like the job is already yours. Then, practice saying the salary that you want out loud. Add 5% to that number and say that out loud, just for fun. This is excellent practice to recognize what a valuable asset you will be to the job, so that you can interview with confidence. And remember, it's an interview, not an interrogation. The people who will be interviewing you are human beings, just like you. They are not hiring gods. They are not better than you. They are just people. And this interview isn't an interrogation. It's just a few people having an energizing conversation. If it's helpful, pretend that they've already hired you, and now they're just interviewing you to collect some additional details for the company memo that will introduce you to your new teammates. Just relax and put your best self forward. No sweat. And lastly, go forth and conquer your job interview. We know it's impossible and also unwise to be constantly happy-go-lucky 100% of the time. That acknowledged, it is imperative that you put your absolute best foot forward in a job interview situation to impress the interviewer. That means approaching your big day bursting with self-confidence, a great personality, and pride in self, whatever techniques you use to get there. Remember that no matter what happens, landing a job interview is a big step in the right direction. We just want you to succeed and get the job position of your dreams. Believe in yourself. Have faith in your abilities. Be humble but reasonable confidence in your own power. You can be successful and happy.